What is going on, you guys and gals? You're watching the YouTube exclusive of Promo School with TJ Albin here, Brandon Card, Dylan Saraiva, and my friend John Cena Sr., who will be judging these promos. Guys, you guys have, I'll say, 30 seconds to cut a promo on whoever you want, and we're going to have John Cena Sr. here judge it. You guys ready?
Let's do it.
All right. Yeah.
Dylan, you're up first, buddy.
Trying to think who I want to, like, one of you guys, or like just literally
Anybody. You can do anybody you want.
Cut it on me. And what's your character? I need to know your character, who you are, what you stand for, and then cut your promo. You might as well use me, Johnny Fabulous or John Cena Sr. Knock me, John Cena Sr. Knock me and my son. Do whatever you want. But remember, I want to see the character. There's a reason you want to know the character, because what comes out of the mouth is going to reflect the character. So who are you? What's your character? And then go for it.
Let me tell you something, Johnny Fabulous. I don't get broken down very easily. I've always been told how average I can be, how I'm only going to amount to so much. But that lights a fire in me. It burns a hole in my stomach. You can knock me down 8 times, and I guarantee you I will get up 9. You can put me down match after match after match, stipulation after stipulation after stipulation. I will break bones. I will bleed, sweat, and cry in the ring. But no matter what you do, I will always get back up. I will find a way to win, to chase my goal, to hold a championship belt. And I don't care what obstacle you put in front of me, I'm going to run through that proverbial brick wall. There's nothing anyone can do to stop me.
That was good, Dylan. I thought.
Your thoughts?
Well, first of all, it's a good promo, but let me tell you this. Don't think about what you're saying. You notice how you stopped to get your words? Don't do that. The thing you need to do is this. Who is your character? Who are you supposed to be? What is your wrestling persona? What's your wrestling name? And why is it you want to be there? And then, you know, how I learned to do promos was talk to myself in the mirror. Talk to the radio. So if I were you, my first one would have been, you know, Johnny Fabulous, I just want to tell you one thing. Let's you and I get one thing straight right now. I don't care what kind of obstacles you put in front of me, because as much as you knock me down, I'm going to get back up. You can't stop me. You know, just like you can't see me. You can't stop me. Don't think about it. Let it roll. Don't worry about somebody sitting here going to critique you. All you want to do is say, I am who I am, and think about the person in front of you and speak to me or anyone the way you would say what you were going to say. All in all, I think you did a great job. I really did. It was nice. There was purpose. There was meaning. The thing I got out of it was, I'm unbeatable. I don't care what you do or how many times you knock me down. I'll always get up. I will have a championship. You will never take it away from me. So let's give it a try. Good job, Dylan. I thought it was a good job.
Thank you.
Welcome.
All right, Carr, you're up. You got to top that.
Yeah, that's a lot of pressure.
Well, who are you? What's your character? Who are you going to be?
So I kind of have an idea who I want to cut a promo on. Since like this whole like stock market stuff is going on, and we heard yesterday about Robinhood kind of like stealing people's money and stuff and preventing people from making trades. I think I'm going to attack the Robinhood company owner and go from there. So, all right. Vladimir Tenev, you've been out here stealing people's money. You're out here preventing people from putting money into different stocks to try to make a living for people out here. I'm trying to support my family. And you know what you're doing? You're preventing me from making a living. You are preventing me from doing that. That's all I want to do. And you're just out here preventing me from doing that. So do you know what, Vladimir Tenev? I will see you in the ring. I will fight for the millions upon the millions of Americans who are out here trying to do the exact same thing as me, whether we're trying to invest in AMC or GameStop or Doggy Coin, whatever it may be. We're trying to make money out here. And what you're doing is taking money away from these American people who are trying to make a living. I want to be the person that helps these American people and take you down, because what you are doing is awful.
Ooh, man. Got a
Gotta
little
bring
extra
the
sauce on
energy.
that one. Got a
Gotta
little
bring the
extra
energy.
sauce on that one.
Because it's getting me mad too, because I'm trying to get into it as well. So
I love the emotion in that.
yeah.
John, your thoughts?
Well, this is fun. We can do this all night, right? Once again, you did the same thing that Dylan did. You stopped.
Yeah.
You thought about it. I think when you cut a promo like the one you were cutting, like Dylan's, you should have turned away from the camera. And then you should have slowly come back and said, you know what? I'm here to represent America. All the Americans that you're trying to take the money away from. You know what? I'm going to see you. I'm going to see you again. And when I fight you in the ring, it's going to be for every American in this country. I will see you, Mr. Tennant, not in the street, not in the store, but in the ring. See how it comes out to the point where what you're trying to say is, I think you should try this again. Really, let's let him do a second promo if you can.
You want a second round?
Yeah, because you know why? The first one was just a dry run. Is that fair, guys?
I like that.
What do you think about that? Because I think when you, and here's what I want you to do for the second round for me. I want you to imagine that you are whoever the wrestler is you pretend to be. If you've got to stand up to make it work, if you've got to sit down to make it work, make it work. Don't think about what you're going to say. Think about your subject. Think about how you're going to attack it, and then address it. I'm not here. My friend up there, Albin Timothy, isn't there. All right. Nobody's there but you and 17,000 people. And your job depends upon the outcome. You have to make us believe who you are and what you're saying. So again, don't stop. Don't think. You thought. Don't do it. Just gut it out. Let it come out. Emphasize. Don't be afraid to let that character free, so that when you tell me, you know what, you can knock me down. You can knock me down as many times as you want. But I want to tell you this, Johnny Fabulous. You may think you're fabulous, but you know what? You suck. And as many times as you knock me down, I'm going to get up. You know why I'm going to get up? Because I'm going to hold the championship. And when I do, guess what, Fabo? It's death for you. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell I'm saying. I'm just saying it. So let's give it a second shot. This one will count. The first one was a test drive. Fair enough, guys?
I like
That's
that.
fair. Sure.
Let's do that.
Let's do it.
All right, who's up first? Who wants to go first this time?
I'll go first this time.
All right.
Slow down. Stop. Think. It's not a contest. Remember, you're in the ring. You got 17,000 people there. You know your subject. If you're going to attack Robin Hood, attack Robin Hood for a reason. Don't be afraid to throw some motion. Use your hands. Turn around. Turn forward. Whatever you want. Ready?
Right.
Go for it, Brandon.
Vladimir Tenev, you are out here stealing money from people. You are taking the livelihood away from these people who are trying to put food on the table for their families. You are doing that. And I'm out here right now to call you out to the ring to put a stop to this, because what you were doing to these American people is just straight up illegal. You can't be doing something like that to the people of America, these American citizens who are just trying to make a livelihood. You cannot do that to them. So come to the ring, fight me like a man, because I stand for the millions and the millions of American people who are trying to make money off of your app, Robin Hood. I want to be the person that put an end to you, because what you were doing is heinous. It's awful. It's just straight up disgusting. I want to be the person that ends it. Come to the ring and fight me on it.
How do you feel about that?
I feel like
How do you
this
feel
one was
about that?
better.
Do you feel like during your speech or your promo that you should perhaps put a little more emphasis on what it is you're trying to say and do? I think that's the only weakness I can see. The
Yeah.
subject matter is good, but the fact is it's not enforcive enough or believable.
Mm-hmm.
And the unbelievability comes with the fact that there's no change in tone.
Yeah.
There's no reason. Who you are and what you are, you've got to get that forcibility and believability. There was no anger. There was no, I really want to see you in the ring.
Mm-hmm.
I am the man who will destroy you. Outside of that, I think the cause was good. The intent is good. But again, you tried to think.
Yeah. It's hard not to. Like, it's hard to just like kind of let it flow.
You know what? It takes years. And even
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest with you, I'm still learning. I really am learning.
Yeah.
I keep watching old tapes. I keep watching the shows. So I think you did a good job. Just remember that. Just think about it, say it. Don't be afraid to enunciate or push where you need to push to make your point. You know what, Tenon? I'm going to see you. And when I do, guess where I'm going to see you? In the ring. See where I'm going with that? Outside of that, it's good. Did a good job.
Thank you.
All right, Dylan, you're on, brother.
Once again, Johnny Fabulous, I am looking you dead in the eyes, and I just have one thing to tell you. You're not holding me back. You're not holding me back. You're not holding any of the fans back. You're not holding anyone in the back from reaching their potential anymore. You want to come out here, be Mr. Fabulous, Mr. I have all the money in the world. No, you don't represent this business. The boys in the back represent this business. You can put me through match after match after match, stipulation after stipulation. I will sacrifice my body for this business. I will bleed, sweat, and cry in this ring. I will do whatever I have to do because me, like every other guy in the back, has the hope of holding a championship belt one day. So I don't care what it takes. But when it comes to you and me facing each other in the ring, you'll be the one looking up at the lights.
I have to tell you. Now, how did you feel about that, Dylan?
Better than the second one.
Same thing with Brandon. It was much better than it was the first time because you had meaning and purpose. And the only thing I would say is a little more force when it comes to you and I getting in that ring. But outside of that, if I would, and you know what you should do for these guys? You should play the first and second one side by side so they can see them. I'll tell you what, I'm impressed.
You guys did great.
Thanks.
Thanks.
I think that second one around, Dylan and Brandon, spot on. Just learn to emphasize. Don't be afraid to let it go. You did well. I like the way you picked on Johnny Fabulous. Look right in the eye and tell him where to go. Nice. I'll work with you anytime.
Love it.
Dylan, looks like you got something going now.
Hey man, you know just as much as you've loved this business, I've loved it too.
Well, let's get him in as a fan. Get him up out of the crowd. Maybe we can work a show with Blackheart where we get the fans involved, where they attack Johnny Fabulous. If I turn heel, or what's my friend's name? Howell. Maybe we can work a little bit with him too. I want to thank you guys. That's good. For not being in the business, for not knowing the first thing about a promo, I think you did a good job. Promos are something you have to work on. You develop the character. I become Johnny Fabulous when I come through the curtain. John Cena Sr., John Cena stays back. Fabo comes out. And when I'm not Johnny Fabulous and it's John Cena Sr., like Showcase Pro Wrestling, then out comes John Cena Sr. and Fabo's in the back. Just remember the distinction between the two.
John, why don't you're the one who's had some experience. Why don't we get one from you?
Oh yeah. Come on, you're part of the show too, TJ.
Come on. Who's got Tim? You want to get one from Tim?
Yeah,
I guess so. You know, I got someone in mind too. You know, I got someone in mind.
Okay, so now we the three of us can
judgment.
Get on him. Yeah, all right, let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right. Hey, Paul, December 19th, remember that night? You told me the entire time you're going to beat me. You're going to show me a punishment that you are promising that you were going to inflict. But what happened? What happened at the end of that night? I won, Paul. I won. At the end of that night, I got to celebrate that when you take your ass back to wherever spotlight you come from, and you say to that camera, take the loss and use it as motivation. That's my thing, Paul. I promise you, you take this loss and you understand that next time, if there is a next time, if I let you, Paul, understand, lightning will strike twice. And I promise you, you think that was a fluke win? I promise you this time I will do more than I did in that match. And that right there, you can be showcased about.
What is this? What are we holding up cards now? It says.
All right, come on, judgment, come on.
I would only say one thing, Mr. Dillon. Timothy.
What do you got?
You got a good angle, but the point is, when you want to get your point across, it was the same tone all the way through. What do you say, guys? There was no change in that. So the angle was great. You know what, Paul? Tonight, I won. Not you, me. So what I'm asking you to do tonight is take the loss and you go back to wherever it is you came from, because tonight I am still the winner. You got that? Me. See what I'm saying? Outside of that, I think you guys got anytime. Great. We're not giving you a second chance, Jim.
That's fine. No, that's fine. No, I'll take the one. I'll take the loss right now, and I'll use it as motivation for next time. But John, thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, John.
I appreciate
John
this.
so much for coming on.
Hope to see you guys soon. This COVID's over. Let's get together. If I do a show and showcase it early for dinner or whatever, or if you're in my area, call me. I'd love to hook up with you. Please.
I got your number. And hey, I'm gonna remind you about that wine.
Please, all three of you, come on down. You like Chinese food? I'll meet you at the Kowloon.
Yeah.
I like it.
Sounds good.
All right. Let me know, man. I'd love to see you. Thank you.
John, thank you so much again. Appreciate it.